So, I need to talk about something I've been obsessed with lately, and that's this weird question that's been sitting in my head like some unpaid rent. Can I actually go viral with Roblox Shorts? Because if you told me a couple of years ago that I'd be spending hours staring at 30-second videos of blocky characters falling off buildings while dramatic captions flew across the screen, I would have looked at you like you just told me the moon was sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. But somehow, that's where I ended up. And honestly, the whole thing started from me being curious and maybe a little desperate. Not desperate in a tragic movie kind of way. More like that feeling when you keep refreshing your analytics, hoping YouTube suddenly decides you're the chosen one. I've been making content for a long time, and if you've done YouTube for any amount of time, you know the algorithm feels less like a system and more like some ancient creature that wakes up once every few days and randomly blesses somebody with 3 million views. One guy uploads a video of a Roblox character staring at a wall while Subway Surfers gameplay plays underneath, and suddenly he's buying a new microphone while you're sitting there questioning your existence. And I kept seeing these Roblox shorts everywhere. Every time I opened YouTube, some random kid with a bacon hair avatar and captions written in the largest font known to humanity was pulling millions of views. The stories weren't even real half the time. They'd be like, my girlfriend left me for a Roblox billionaire, and somehow 20 million people watched the entire thing. It was like witnessing collective insanity in real time, and I started wondering if maybe I was the insane one for not doing it. So I started researching, and when I say researching, I mean becoming an FBI agent with 0 qualifications. I was studying thumbnails that barely existed because shorts don't even use thumbnails most of the time. I was analysing captions, I was looking at pacing, I was listening to narrations, I was observing what made people stay and what made them swipe away faster than someone trying to avoid a family group chat. And I noticed something strange. A lot of these videos weren't complicated. Some of them looked like they were edited in approximately 4 minutes while the creator was eating cereal. Yet somehow they worked. That annoyed me. Because I spent years learning editing. I spent years understanding pacing, storytelling, audio balancing, subtitles, transitions, and all these technical things. Then some dude uploads a video titled, "I accidentally married my Roblox teacher, and he's getting enough views to power a small nation." But instead of being bitter, I started thinking maybe there's something deeper here. Maybe people don't care about perfection. Maybe people care about curiosity. Maybe they care about being entertained immediately. And that's when the idea started forming. I wasn't trying to become some fake story machine. I wasn't trying to become the king of weird Roblox drama. I simply wanted to see if I could tell stories in a way that hooked people. So I started experimenting. And when I say experimenting, I mean making videos that absolutely flopped. Some of these videos performed so badly that I think YouTube personally apologized to me in spirit. I'd upload something, wait an hour, check analytics, and see numbers so low they looked like someone's blood pressure after meditation. But every once in a while, something strange happened. One video would get more views than the others. Another would hold audience retention better. One random caption style suddenly kept people watching. It felt like trying to crack a secret code written by aliens who hate consistency. And through all of this, I kept asking myself the same question. Can I actually go viral with Roblox Shorts? Because everybody talks about going viral like it's some magical destination. They talk about it like once you hit 1 million views, confetti falls from the sky and Morgan Freeman narrates your life. But honestly, I started realizing the real challenge wasn't getting one viral video. The challenge was understanding why people watch. That's the scary part. Because humans are weird. We click on things for strange reasons. We watch videos about blocky characters arguing over imaginary girlfriends. We spend 20 minutes watching someone explain Roblox myths like they're uncovering government secrets. We are bizarre creatures, and I mean that respectfully. So I started paying attention to what made me watch videos, and I realized something. Curiosity is undefeated. People want answers. They want stories. They want drama. They want somebody to say something crazy in the first 3 seconds so their brain goes, hold on, what? That's the entire game. You're competing against millions of videos, notifications, text messages, and somebody's cat doing backflips in the living room. Attention is expensive now. And once I understood that, my approach started changing. I stopped worrying about making everything perfect. I stopped treating every short like it needed the budget of a Marvel movie. Instead, I focused on hooks. I focused on pacing. I focused on giving people a reason to stay. And honestly, some days I questioned my sanity. Because there's something deeply funny about sitting at your computer at 2 a.m. arguing with yourself over whether a caption should appear 0.3 seconds earlier. Meanwhile, normal people are sleeping. But creators aren't normal. We've accepted that. We're basically digital goblins powered by caffeine and analytics. And the funny thing is, I didn't even start this because I thought Roblox Shorts were my dream. Nobody grows up saying, "Mom, one day I hope to tell fake stories over footage of people getting shot in Arsenal." That's not how life works. I got here because I love content. I love entertaining people. And YouTube itself is constantly changing. What worked yesterday dies tomorrow. Trends appear and disappear faster than my motivation after opening a math textbook. So adapting became necessary. And the more I looked into Roblox Rant Shorts, the more I realized there was room for personality. Everyone was copying everyone. Same voices, same stories, same editing, same dramatic music. It felt like an infinite cloning machine. And I thought maybe I don't need to become another clone. Maybe I need to bring my own style into it. Maybe I need to sound like myself. Maybe people don't want another generic narrator reading stories like they're being held hostage. Maybe they want authenticity. Which sounds like something a motivational speaker would scream at a conference before selling you a $100 course. But I think there's truth in it. People recognize personality. They recognize humor. They recognize when someone sounds human. And as I kept experimenting, I noticed something interesting. I was enjoying myself, even when videos failed, even when numbers disappointed me. I liked the process. I liked testing ideas. I liked wondering if a certain hook would work. I liked trying to understand the psychology behind attention. Because at the end of the day, YouTube isn't some magical lottery machine. It's a giant reflection of human behavior. If people enjoy something, they watch. If they don't, they leave. It's brutal, but it's honest. And honestly, that's what keeps me going. Because every failed video teaches something. Every successful video teaches something. Every upload is data. And data doesn't care about your feelings. Which sounds harsh, but it's true. You can spend 10 hours editing something, and YouTube will still humble you faster than a bad haircut. But that's part of the game. Nobody talks about how much patience content creation requires. Everyone sees the viral videos. Nobody sees the hundreds of uploads before them. Nobody sees the creator sitting there questioning every decision they've ever made because a 30-second video only got 12 views. Nobody sees the moments where you wonder if you're wasting your time. But every creator has those moments. Every single one. And despite all that, I kept coming back to this idea. Can I go viral with Roblox Shorts? And I think I finally realized something. That's the wrong question. The better question is, can I consistently improve? Because virality is weird. Sometimes it's skill, sometimes it's timing, sometimes it's luck. Sometimes YouTube decides your video belongs on everybody's homepage because the algorithm woke up feeling generous. You can't control that. But you know what you can control? Uploading, learning, improving, experimenting, staying consistent. Those things matter. Those things stack over time. And maybe that's why I ended up doing Roblox Rant Shorts in the first place. Not because I thought they'd instantly make me famous, not because I thought I'd become some billionaire from talking about block people, but because I wanted to challenge myself. I wanted to see if I could understand the audience. I wanted to test whether storytelling alone was powerful enough. And honestly, that's still where I am. I'm still experimenting, I'm still learning, I'm still making videos and wondering if this next upload is the one. Because every creator secretly thinks that. Every time you hit publish, there's this tiny voice in your head saying, maybe this is the one. 99 times out of 100, it isn't. But that one time, that's what keeps you going. That's the fuel, that's the addiction. That's why creators upload again and again. Not because we're guaranteed success, but because possibility exists. And maybe one day I'll wake up and one of those Roblox Rant Shorts has 10 million views. Maybe I'll stare at my analytics screen looking like I just witnessed a supernatural event. Maybe I'll spend an hour refreshing the page because my brain refuses to accept reality. Or maybe I'll upload 100 more videos before anything happens. Either way, I don't regret starting. Because the journey itself taught me something bigger than views. It taught me that content creation isn't about chasing perfection, it's about chasing progress. And weirdly enough, some of the biggest opportunities come from things you never expected. I never thought I'd be sitting here talking about Roblox Shorts, yet here we are. Life is strange like that. One random curiosity turns into an obsession. One experiment turns into a routine. One upload changes everything. And maybe that's why I still ask myself this question. Can I go viral with Roblox Shorts? The answer is simple. I don't know. Nobody knows. And anybody pretending they know is trying to sell you something. But what I do know is this. I'm going to keep trying. Because somewhere out there, millions of people are watching blocky characters while dramatic captions fly across the screen. And for some reason, humanity collectively decided this is peak entertainment. And honestly, who am I to argue with history?